Hi guys, welcome back to the Butterfly Effect podcast. Today we're doing something a little different. We are going to be doing a Heavy Rain video. We're going to be doing the DLC, the Taxidermist. Now, Jack, you've played Heavy Rain once around my house. You've
Yeah,
not seen anything to do with the Taxidermist, have you?
I haven't. I didn't even know there was a DLC for this game,
There
to be
you
honest with you.
go. So we're going to be reacting to a video which is by Nilu Live. Either way, I'll link you in the description. Thank you very much for putting this content out. And we are just going to be watching, the episode, and Jack is going to be reacting to it. We are going to put the whole thing on unpaused, so it's going to be like a 20-plus minute video. Without further ado, here we go.
Madison Paige.
Madison, it's Sam. I got the information you asked for. The guy's name is Leland White. He used to be a taxidermist.
So,
40 years old,
what are you
single,
expecting,
apparently out
Jack?
of work for the last 2 years. No criminal record, no
I'm
psychiatric.
expecting a
That's
taxidermist.
pretty original.
But you know what I was
His address?
asked
I'd like to ask
was
him a few
like, at what
Last
point
known
in the
address
game
was
does this
411
DLC
Harvard
fit in with the
Street,
story?
Yeah, so like,
Guy could be the
it's,
origami.
I'm pretty sure the DLC was added on afterwards and
The only
people
way
had
to find
already
out is to
completed
go
the
and ask
game.
him.
However,
He'll
like,
give me some tips
it does
on how to
sit in
stuff animals.
seamlessly with the story because it's about Madison finding evidence for the origami
That's why I
killer.
like me.
Be careful, Madison. You never
So
know.
somewhere around the middle, we can assume sort of similar to like probably the middle around where she would have interrogated the doc, gone to like the Blue Lagoon nightclub, around there, I'd reckon.
I do love this though because I can only assume that this was originally going to be in the main game, but maybe they thought, oh, take it out. But they then brought it out as DLC.
Tuesday,
Like I love that.
November 3rd, 4:15 p.m. I'm at the home of the suspect, Leland White.
You know it's going to be a bad character if someone's called Leland. No one called Leland has ever been nice.
No, I swear, like there was a character called Leland in LA Noire. And he was a baddie as well.
There really was. Already classic Madison snooping on people's mail and that. It's one of those ones where you must be quite excited, right? Because like I've seen everything Heavy Rain, but for you this is like
It's closed.
this is content you've not seen. It's like opening a gift on Christmas, you know? You know when like on Christmas you open all the gifts and you're a little disheartened like, oh that's it, you know, when you're a kid. For you this is like there's another unwrapped gift here.
Yeah, I
Just
know.
ask Mr. Whitaker
That's the thing. I've only played Heavy Rain once. So actually, when I looked back at your thing, your gameplay recently, like it was great to see it again because you naturally forget certain things, but you know what I mean. Something else fresh as well. Like it makes me think: is there like a Detroit Become Human DLC now? Like I'm starting.
It's one of those ones as well, mate. I will say, like, there are multiple endings to this DLC as well. I think there's 5 endings, which is cool. This one is only displaying one, so note that when you watch this, it's not set in stone. There are other ways it can end. It's just that was a 44-minute video, and then, you know, for fairness and time, and, you know, we thought we'd only display this one.
Around the house. You never know.
You can always tell me anyway what the other ones were.
Yeah, for sure. And even then, I've not actually ever played this myself because I've only ever played Heavy Rain without the DLC. The only time I actually watched it is I'm pretty sure when I watched PewDiePie play it or something. So
Not much point in trying to get in there. Guess the door's locked anyway.
I looked it up a long time ago, but I'm sure like I'll be able to remember it. I feel like Madison does go above and beyond just to find out info, like breaking into some creepy surgeon's house, and now she's doing it again.
I was going to say like she. I mean, if this guy is a bit of a creep, but she's like dead unlucky with like who she comes across
big
like in
time,
this
yeah.
world.
The graphics still hold up, don't they, mate? Like, obviously they're a little worse than Detroit Become Human. Like, they've come a long way, but like the graphics are still really nice, aren't they?
They are like, and I'd rather have slightly worse graphics but better branching than some.
Imagine being the neighbour and just seeing like this lady in a leather jacket kick barrels like in the fucking property.
Something.
Shit. Sam is right. I really am crazy.
I don't know if that's just me, mate, but her voice sounds different. Like, it's a different voice actress, am I right? I don't know, I might just be wrong in thinking that, but her voice seems croakier. It almost reminds me of the lead female in Fahrenheit, actually, which you wouldn't have played yet, but I almost like wonder if they had a different voice actress for this.
We have to listen now.
Charming. I'll just have a quick look, take a few photos, and get out of here fast.
I don't know, like it sounds similar to me, but then
Dozens of necklaces and bracelets. Strange place to
all
keep
right,
them.
that sounded different. I'm like yo-yoing now. I'm not even sure.
She honestly sounds like the lead girl from Fahrenheit. It doesn't even open all the drawers. She can only open 2 that she's got a suspicion about.
Probably say this when we do the analysis for it as well, but my
Break
god,
anything
would
if you
I
don't want him knowing
want
he's out
this
of
game on
there.
Xbox. I'd still go and get it now. Same with Detroit, even though I've played them and know elements of them, like just to have it in your collection, you know, like it's just such a superb game.
It's a good thing I've got PC now, because it was one of the most disheartening things about being on 360 when this came out, because I was Xbox as well back in the day, you know, during this game, and it was so depressing that I would look it up rather than experience it blind.
Yeah. So do you know, mate, like, what is the relevance? Like, how has she got to this taxidermist's place then? Like, what has she found that's led her to here?
I think it was explained at the start when she was on the motorbike, but my big ass mouth was talking,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm very sorry.
It's alright.
Suspicious though, mate. Women's jewellery, women's clothes in the fireplace. What is your early... You've not got much to, you know, go from so far, but any theories? I guess as well, we missed the opening prompt, so...
Is this a stuffed dog?
Yeah. Clearly someone's just tried to dispose of, you know, a woman's clothes that can't be good.
This place gives me the creeps.
Don't blame you, love.
Yeah. Oh no, there's a weight machine back there. They lift.
Looks like Mr. White is into
Do
bodybuilding.
some lat pull downs.
Big muscle man who guts animals. He must be a very popular guy.
And we're inviting him on the channel next week for a special episode. It's just cool that you get this on offer, right? Like, it must be epic that, like... Ooh.
Oh. Blood trail.
Traces of blood on the garage floor. They look fairly recent.
I'm not gonna lie, I've just realised it now, but it's just literally... I'm pretty sure that is the same voice actress from the lady in Fahrenheit. Or a chainsaw.
See, it is actually a different. Maybe that's why it was cut then.
Maybe.
Unless...
Maybe they changed... Maybe they did this first or something and then changed voice actresses, or then they did this way after and couldn't get hold of the original voice actress. There could be a multitude of things, but yeah.
I might be on
Apples and pears.
Floorboards creak when I walk on them. It fits this creepy place.
But yeah, like what I was saying before though is that it's just cool that like games, like you might be disheartened when a game finishes, and then it might be that like they offer a DLC like this.
Might be his mother.
and it's just really rewarding because it's just like you get another. It's like, you know, dessert after a meal. You know, you just get another like bite of something else.
I think we've said that we're gonna do like a video in the future where we like rank DLCs, and I think that, and obviously like games, say like games like The Quarry. I mean, you're always gonna welcome DLC, like whatever it is, I guess. Like, and obviously like I mentioned The Quarry where you get, you know, like different outfits and stuff like that. But I think I'm just old school. Like, I want DLC where there's like, you know, deleted scenes or like, you know, like this, you know,
An
where you can
extra
actually
level
play it.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
And this is why, like, just early shout that it's handy you seeing this because, like, it could be a winner, you know. And this is me showing you a potential nominee right here.
Coming from the stuffed animals.
yeah. Oh, dead body alert, maybe. Oh, oh, yeah.
Oh, there's the monetization gone. I saw a tip there.
In the upstairs bathroom, a body in the bathtub. She cut up with a saw. Shit! What am I doing here?
Damn, so we're supposed to think that this taxidermist did it? Like, I'm almost puzzled as to how this fits in. Like, is it that we think it's meant to be the origami killer or this taxidermist?
I'm guessing not, because they butcher people up, which isn't the style of the origami killer. But it's just that everyone Madison encounters is like an actual serial killer in some. Like, she stumbles upon another serial killer.
Yeah,
which you could argue is a plot hole.
Yeah, it makes me think like that's what made this get cut. Maybe it was a toss-up between like this and the. Oh bloody hell! They're all stuffed. Yeah, so why not go round taking photos of them?
Why is her camera on low battery? That is poor organisation, surely.
This time I've got my story. Shit.
They don't even look like stuffed real people. They just look like straight up plastic. I mean, maybe, I don't know.
It's just the lack of colour, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, which would make no blood in that, but still.
It's the thing we mentioned about the QTE, but you could say it with the display as well. You know the way they're shaking there? Like the little display buttons there.
Yeah, yeah.
I just love that feature as well.
And there's got to be some sort of confrontation scene, right? Surely.
What's cool as well is that there was an option to leave right away, so you actually, if you can, just leave.
Oh, here we go. Spoke too soon.
Here he is. It's like Todd from Detroit Become Human.
Yeah, you again?
He doesn't look far off him either. It's actually Todd, oh my god. It looks like him.
I absolutely love this.
Gotta move quietly.
I know I've said this before in another video, I'll probably say it again, but the whole split screen thing, where you got one side playing out while you're doing something else. Such a good thing in this game.
I'll find a solution. I've always found solutions.
Yeah, like, honestly, it was like one of the... I got into these games through Fahrenheit, and Fahrenheit did a lot of it, and I think it is a big reason why it gripped me, and why it got me into Quantic Dreams. Those shots are just phenomenal.
Why that mould in the fridge?
Well, don't...
Dirty bastard.
So I still have a chance.
The fact is, where you have to
Oh,
be like. I imagine if you're playing this for the first time, your mind is racing. Like, what do I do? Where do I walk? It must be like a tense experience. Like, obviously, I know what to do here, but like, if you were to
yeah.
play this, mate, like, what would you be doing right now? Looking at
I'm
windows,
guessing like
or
looking. Yeah, that's it. I'd be looking at windows. I mean, the thing is, he's not coming upstairs, so like, I don't know if there's an opportunity to like sneak past him downstairs. I don't know if it wants you to do that. Like, if he gets up in a second and starts heading upstairs, then yeah, panic stations. But
yeah. Do you, like honestly, if it was me in real life, I'd probably hide somewhere. I don't think he'd look, and then I'd wait till we fell asleep, and I would sneak out through the night.
yeah, oh, I think
Shit.
he's leaving.
This time I'm done for. This guy will skin me and stuff me like the others.
Quick, go while he run out the door while he's on the shitter. That's where he's at his most
Yeah, I was gonna...
vulnerable.
Right, go. And he's just like, haha, I'm pretending to piss. I'm gonna get you now. I heard you on the floorboard. Oh, you've mistimed that. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
And you
Fair
have to
enough.
hold it as well.
Oh.
That is so cool for QTEs, right?
Yeah.
And the camera angles work so well with it.
But you could so go now. You could so go. Yes. Oh, look, couldn't she have hidden under the desk? Like, wouldn't that have been a point where she got caught?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I saw QTE at that desk.
Send the police to Leland White's house right now.
Matt,
Mm.
what's going
Please, Sam. Just do what I say.
I mean, would you be balls enough to make the call now? Like, couldn't you
Especially
leave and
because,
then
yeah,
make the
like,
call?
your voice as well, and, like, the phone can be really
Yeah.
loud when you hit the buttons in. Like, I wouldn't do that, but...
And now you're gonna... What? Okay.
It's one of those ones where that's a genius spot, but if he ever looks in there, you're fucked, because you're so vulnerable. I mean, he's in the far end room right now, right? What? He's watched TV downstairs, now he's watching TV upstairs.
I'm back, my darlings. I've been anxious to see you all again.
Oh, what a creep.
Morning, Mary. Oh,
Is she, like, heading...
too, Sarah.
Wait, like,
Don't
surely
be jealous.
you can head downstairs now.
I love you
Yeah,
just
he's
as
at the
much
far
as
end
anyone
room.
else. Okay.
Oh, like doing everything but go down the stairs. Madison is just showing off at this point. It's like,
Oh, that wasn't a good spot. He could have, like, you seen that.
yeah.
It's actually quite tense, because, like, when I watched the blind playthrough, I think they stepped on the floorboards really early, like, rushed it, and then it instantly went out into, like, you know, a tense scene. This is, like, the longest I've seen someone go from, like, hiding in the house, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I've not seen it play out this long, ever.
So you can actually get out a lot quicker than this.
Yeah, you can leave before he comes home. You can, like...
One piece. I've got to get downstairs before he finds me.
Mind the floorboards.
Oh, I wonder if this person playing is going to leave with a tame scene, and it might be that you don't even see some of the chaos that can happen.
Now would be the time to start.
It looks like it, doesn't it?
I feel like it might be. I feel like we're at the full-time mark for the video, but yeah. But this is probably the perfect ending you can get, but yeah. Let me tell you though, mate, there are some chaos endings, and some of them actually don't end pretty. Oh, he's back up there. That was a quick nap.
So can Madison actually die? from this scene.
I think
Actually,
she can. Oh, that is
she
the
can.
dumbest spot ever, man. Oh, here we go.
I'm the big bad wolf!
Wow. After
Surely
all
you
that.
go for the button or the chainsaw. Surely that is the worst thing to do, just to try and pry the door open.
You know what? Ever since re-watching Heavy Rain, you can see so many parallels with this and Detroit Become Human,
Oh
can't
yeah,
you? Like, this screams like the getaway from Todd.
Oh, did you see the way the QTEs were in different camera angles there?
Yeah.
I'm glad we're seeing a bit of tension. I thought they were just going to sneak out with no sort of drama, but we're seeing drama here.
Boom. Jump the fence. Jump the fence and you're free. What? Why are you... Run! Get out of there! He just throws the knife from distance.
Yeah.
You could just sprint off. Like, it's not, you know...
He's taking his sweet time. Oh, that guy took his sweet time. He wanted her to live. He's like, I want my story to get out there. Make me go viral. I guess I'll get an AI daughter and beat her up in Detroit instead.
Oh. He just topped himself. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Was found dead, circumstance that the police are currently investigating. So yeah, I guess he knew and then he shot himself.
What's that down there? Carving out a place in a high-tech world. I don't know, I was just looking in case
That might
was
be
like
a Detroit Become Human Easter egg. It might be, mate. Oh, and that was the end. Yeah, so where is Madison Paige? Madison is caught and killed without calling for help. So yeah, you know when she called the police?
Yeah.
That creates different endings in alone, that act. So, sacrificed in the name of truth, Madison is caught and killed after calling for help. So the police find your dead body and arrest a guy, I'm pretty sure. The end of anguish. Madison calls for help, then stays hidden until the police arrive. Even if Madison is discovered, the player can still receive the sending as long as she survives and does not escape. So you can keep hiding in the house until the police arrive.
Oh, that's gotta be good.
Yeah, I know, right? In the middle of the horror, Madison escapes without being discovered. The player also receives the sending if Madison chooses to escape through the window at the top of the stairs, which Leland will always notice as long as Leland does not catch her. And I guess we saw the end of the nightmare. Madison is discovered but escapes. The player also receives the sending if Leland is killed with the chainsaw. So yeah, you can actually get endings with the chainsaw as well. If Leland follows Madison out of the garage but she escapes, he presumably shoots himself in the head and kills himself. A gunshot is heard and the ending newspaper reads that he is dead. So we get a DLC, mate, but in that DLC alone we get 5 different endings, and within that ending there's different ways to achieve those endings as well, which in my opinion, fucking cool.
That's insane. That's so good. I feel like though, like, I mean, I am almost glad it's DLC in a way. Like, or like, I mean, I know you can say it can fit in with the main game, but like, I don't know. Like, I feel because she has that scene with the surgeon as well. I feel like it may have been a little bit overkill, but
I agree, yeah. They're quite similar, aren't they? Like, her stumbling upon 2 serial killers in a matter of scenes is, like, pretty ridiculous. I do agree.
Yeah, exactly. But otherwise, yeah, no, I really enjoyed that. I think the one where she stays in the house until the police arrive? I think that would be pretty good. I was going to say, really good DLC. Enjoyed it.
Big time. I mean, guys, if you enjoyed watching Jack freshly react to that Heavy Rain DLC, if you want him to see the other endings, let us know in the comments and we might be able to do a video for you. But yeah, I mean, that was just us reacting to like the Heavy Rain DLC, the Taxidermist, which is a little bit of a hidden and forgotten gem in my opinion, one I really do enjoy. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching this one. We will see you in the next one. Thank you.
See you later.